Hey, what's going on, guys? Bob here. Got a couple of things I just want to unbox. Actually, I got some a couple things in the mail here. Sorry about the voice. I've been sick for a while, but I think you can figure it out. So, anyway, I got two things here. I know what both of these things are already, but I just want to show you what I got, and then I'm actually going to, since I know what these both are, once I get them unboxed, I show you what I got. We're actually going to go over to my media players. I'm going to show you a little bit of what I got over there, and then I'm going to pop one of these in just so you can check it out in case you've never seen it. Okay. So the first thing that I got here uh, is the most poorly packaged thing I've ever gotten from eBay. In fact, they didn't even pay off the postage on here. I had to pay an extra 92 cents when it came. So thanks to my roommate for paying the extra 92 cents because I wasn't here when it came in. But that is a copy of Terminator 2 on the for the PlayStation Portable. It's a UMD video. The funny thing is, I actually don't even have a PSP right now. But I was when I was searching for what I have in this box here, this actually came up on eBay, and I got a pretty good deal on this. And as I've said in one of my other videos, Terminator 2 is pretty much my favorite movie. So I want to get it on every media possible, and this is one of the last few medias that I needed it on because, like I showed one of my other videos, I have it on Blu-ray, I've got it on VHS, I've got it on DVD. I now have it on the Sony UMD disc, and the last thing that I was really missing is what I've got right here. So let me open this up real quick here. I'll take the tape off here. This is a pretty well packaged item, so that's pretty good. And this came really quick, so I'm really happy about this. And awesome. Alright. So this is the other thing that I've been waiting for. This is Terminator 2 on Laserdisc, and I am super excited to have this. I absolutely, like I said, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies, and I'm so pleased to have this as the first movie that I own on Laserdisc. I just got a Laserdisc player the other day, got a really good deal on it on eBay. I actually took a chance on the Laserdisc player because because they didn't have a way of testing it because they didn't have any discs, but they had hooked it up to a TV, saw that it was outputting, and I said, you know what, I'm going to take a shot on it and I'm going to buy it. And I figured if it didn't work, I'd resell it myself and probably at least get what I paid for it because it was pretty cheap. But I tested it when I got it and it works great. So I'm super stoked to have this as my first Laserdisc. That I own. And the funny thing is, there's actually, as near as I could tell, there were 3 different versions of this released in the U.S. There's this version, there's the standard Terminator 2, and then there's a special edition Terminator 2, which is kind of like somewhere in between the original release on Laserdisc and this one, which is like a huge box set. It also has a making of in here. I bought all 3 because the cover art is different, because there's different features on different ones, and honestly, just because I really wanted to, and I got a good deal. I think I paid for the 3 different ones. I think I paid less than $20 altogether from 3 different sellers. But this is the first one that came. There's a possibility I may even get one of the other ones today. So you may end up with, there may end up being 2 videos today because after I do this video, it is Tuesday, probably going to head out, see if I can find any new VHS, see what came out on DVD and Blu-ray today and see what's out there. But I wanted to do this video first, show you the unboxing of this Terminator 2 Laserdisc. So there's a really cool letter in here. Not real, of course, but signed by Jim Cameron. Basically, this is just talking about this just talks about the image quality and everything of Laserdisc, which at the time was great, I'm sure, but compared to even DVD, it's nothing. It looks just like a VHS in comparison, and I'll try and show you after. Hopefully, the camera will pick up the quality of that, but this just talks about the format ratio, how it's widescreen. In all honesty, at the time there wasn't a lot of things really being put out in widescreen format, and even when DVDs came out and things were widescreen, there was a lot of confusion. People thought they were missing part of their picture and stuff like that when they didn't realize that when it's filling the screen, you're actually missing up to a third of the picture because they're taking what would normally be this and instead of, I mean, everybody's seen a widescreen, but normally there'd be a black bar and a black bar and the full picture. When they extend it out, they crop in on the edges and you're missing some of the picture. So this actually just explains a little bit of the fact that, hey, when you put this in and you're watching it, it isn't missing any of the picture. So there's a little letter there from James Cameron. So it's not actually signed by James Cameron. That'd be kind of cool. And he signed it Jim Cameron. Then inside here is just some of the, this is the Terminator 2 booklet. This right here is actually the cover art for that basic edition that I was talking about. So you'll see that when I get that in the mail. And this kind of is just like a little booklet here. It's got the chapter select, just like in a DVD. You can see, there's many sides. This has several discs, and I'll show you side 1, side 2, side 3, side 4, side 5. So to get through this whole movie, there's 70 chapters, and they're on 5 discs, basically 5 discs, or sorry, 3 discs, 5 sides altogether. So that's it takes a lot to watch a Laserdisc because you have to keep flipping through. And then there's a little bit of a write up here. This is the making of Terminator. Is a little bit of a blurb, and there's a disc in here as well that's also a making of disc. But this is how they come. So you can see this is side 1, side 2, just like on a record, and it goes through. And like I said, there's several discs in here, and then there's a making of disc. So if you've never seen what a Laserdisc actually looks like, they basically look like a giant record. So I don't know how good this is going to show up on a camera here, but it looks like a record. It's a record size, but it looks like a giant CD. So you will put this into the tray, and when it tells you to, you have to open the tray back up, take it out, flip it over, and you put it through again. But I just thought this was such a cool set. I got this super cheap because obviously Laserdiscs, at this point they're a collector's medium. They're not really something that people are buying to watch their movies on all the time or anything. So, I got these pretty cheap, and I'm super, super excited to have this, as my first Laserdisc. So definitely an awesome set. And what I want to do now is kind of take you over to my player, and I'm going to actually show you some of the other, all the media players I have and what I'm using them for and everything. But while we're over there, I'll show you how a Laserdisc works and see if I can get some of the, kind of show the quality of the Laserdisc. All right. So I'll meet you over at the media machines. Hey guys, so over here we've got this is my my media setup basically. I have just a 32-inch HD Sanyo TV. I'm definitely looking to get a bigger one here soon, but at the moment, this is the setup in the bedroom. We actually keep all of the stuff that I have in the bedroom. The living room is where I actually store the DVDs, which I think I've said before, in the VHS tapes. But we just have a small TV out there, mostly because watching VHS on the smaller TV makes sense and actually makes it look better. So you can see I've got HD DVDs down the side. There's more HD DVDs down the side over there. I don't know if you can see those or not. But basically, if we come down here and look at all the setup I've got, let's actually turn the floodlights on. There we go. All right, so this is all the stuff I've got going on down here. Xbox 360. Don't game a whole heck of a lot, but I do use this. That's why the flash drive is in there. The flash drive is in there because I actually end up watching a lot of movies on there. If I download something, or if I want to transfer something from the computer, then I watch it on an AVI file and just throw it into the Xbox, and that's usually the easiest thing there. Going with the Xbox, I do have the HD DVD add-on drive. That was my first HD DVD player. And that's pretty much what I used all the time, although recently, while going through the basement, my girlfriend did find that she still had her HD DVD player. This was given to her at some point when somebody, somebody gave this to her when they, quote unquote, upgraded to another DVD player, which I'm not sure how much of an upgrade it was. I hope they went to Blu-ray and that was their upgrade, but, she got this, and this thing works great. The only thing that was missing was the remote control, and I found one online, super cheap. So we do have the HD DVD player here now, and that thing works great. Of course, cable box. Down here, I'd have another Sanyo, and that's just how it worked out. I didn't really, I don't have a thing for Sanyo or anything, but do have the VCR down here. Pretty straightforward there. And then moving over here, I have a Samsung Blu-ray player. It's Wi-Fi capable. It's not 3D, and that's really for two reasons. One, I don't care at all about 3D, and two, my TV isn't really 3D capable. So I think 3D is kind of a it's kind of a joke. I'm not a fan of it at all. I know some people who absolutely love it, but I kind of hope it's a passing fad, because I just think it really makes movies kind of look like shit, especially even when you see them in theaters. So yeah, so it's just a standard Blu-ray player, but it's Wi-Fi capable, so you can do all that Netflix and all that stuff that I never even do. And then I do have an Apple TV here. I haven't used this as much lately, although I did just get like I said in one of my other videos, I just got a new computer, and it's an Apple. So the cool thing is that I can actually probably stop, doing this with the Xbox so much, and actually just mirror my Mac computer to the Apple TV. So if I want to watch a movie and it's stored on the computer, I can just mirror it right to this, and that's kind of cool. And then the reason that we're over here is the Laserdisc player. So I've actually got this all kind of set up already here. It's on, and let me just show you how this would work. So got my laser discs right here. I'm gonna just put in the first disc, and we'll show you how this works. So let's open this up really quick here. Huge tray, obviously, but it basically looks like a giant CD tray. And then we're just going to put the disc in like this. It's a massive undertaking to watch these movies, like I said, so I'll close this up here. Now this can have a remote control. This didn't come with a remote control, but that's okay. I did find one online that I may end up ordering, but in all honesty, the power button is a hard power button, so that wouldn't work with the remote anyway, and even though it works with a remote, there's a remote sensor on here. It's kind of unnecessary, because once you push play on these, you're pretty much just going to play it. So it's actually running right now, so let's just take a quick look at here. I'll turn off the flash so that maybe there's less of a... There we go. And it's actually picking up the quality pretty well. I mean, it looks fuzzy on there, but that's because it actually looks fuzzy in real life. So it's not the like I said, it's not the greatest medium ever, but it's really awesome to finally have this in my collection, and actually be able to watch a Laserdisc once in a while if I really wanted to. Maybe I won't, even though this is the first and the coolest Laserdisc I'll probably own, maybe I won't start by watching this one, because it is gonna, it's already a 2-hour and 40-minute long movie that might take me 3 hours to watch between getting up and switching all the time. But really cool that I have this, and I'm super stoked to be able to add Laserdisc to my collection. So that's pretty much everything I've got, guys. Definitely hope that something in here was interesting to you. If you've never seen a Laserdisc or anything, that's that might be kind of cool. But at any rate, do the normal YouTube stuff, rate, subscribe, and all that jazz. And probably, like I said, I may end up seeing you guys later in another video, because it's Tuesday, and we'll see what I can find out there. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you soon.